Yeah, y'all, so we back with this abandoned $1,000 BMW. But check it out. We about to see if we can fix this check engine light from hell. I realized that the O2 sensors ain't reading good. Bank 2 sensor 2, bank 1 sensor 2, they're not reading like bank 1 sensor 1 and bank 2 sensor 1. So I got some quality Bosch O2 sensors, because the ones and downstream ones, bank 2 sensor 2, those are cheap. Amazon specials. I got the reader, and I bought a steering angle sensor off of eBay for 20 bucks. We'll see how that goes. But yeah, so we're gonna change these O2 sensors. I know I did it before, but I put some cheap crap in there, and I don't think that the BMW is happy with that. But yeah, she's been sitting for a couple months. These tires got air in them, but I had to air up my other tire. Got a flat. And the one in the back got a flat too. So yeah, we're gonna air it up. I'm gonna put it halfway on the sidewalk so I can climb up under there and see if I can get these O2 sensors out, y'all. Hopefully that'll fix the check engine light. But yeah, y'all already seen me change the O2 sensors before, so I'm not gonna bore y'all with it again. But I'll get back to y'all, let y'all know if I can get them out or not, or once I get up under the car. Yeah, y'all, so we got the car up on the sidewalk. We about to get up under here, see if we can get that O2 sensor loose. See that, y'all? That's oil and coolant that's been leaking for months. Got a coolant leak and an oil leak. I think the oil leak is from the valve cover gasket. If you can see right there, it's oil all over there, so I'm thinking it's leaking from this corner up here, the valve cover gasket. I'm not sure, but yeah, hopefully this O2 sensor replacement goes good, and then we can tackle that next, and then the steering angle sensor. But yeah, y'all, about to crawl up under here, see if we can get it loose. Gotta tackle that too, but that's minor. But yeah, about to crawl up under here and see if I could get this sensor loose, and I'll get back with y'all. Yeah, y'all, I get down there and one of the O2 sensors was already loose. I'm talking about real loose. So that could have been the issue, I don't know. But yeah, I could tighten it back up and just see if that'll fix what's going on, but I'd rather just change it to the one I got, a Bosch name brand one, because if I tighten it back up and then read the readings, check the readings, and it's still messed up, I'll be pissed off. So I'm gonna just change it out, and then I'm gonna go back under there and try to loosen up the other one. But yeah, I'm gonna get back with y'all. Yeah, so that's one of the O2 sensors. That one was tight. This the one that was loose, this one right here. I don't know if I'm getting it. That one right there goes up there. And yeah, that one was loose, so I don't know if that's maybe why I was getting a bad reading or what. But yeah, I changed this one. I just gotta loosen up that one and switch it, so I'm halfway done. But yeah, I'll get back to y'all in a couple minutes. Alright, y'all, got the second one out. So what we gotta do is pull it up. Which wire is it? Is it this one? Or is it this one? Wait. Alright, let's check the wires, see if they frayed or anything. Nah, wires look good, so it ain't the wire. Wires ain't shorted or nothing. Alright. Let me get this off. Alright. There go that. Here go the new one. The Bosch name brand. Trusted, dependable, good old Bosch. BMW should have no problem with this one. BMWs, boy, finicky with these aftermarket parts. Sometimes them Amazon specials end up costing you more in the end than saving you as far as the cheap price. I had to do this job twice. If I had a lift, this would be easy, but I'm out here on the ground. This is kind of rough on my back, my neck, head, shoulders, knees, and toes. Oh, come on, man. All right. All right, that's in. Now we're gonna drop this back down there, fish it, and tighten it up. And that should be that. Hopefully, check the readings and everything pans out good. All right, y'all. We changed both the O2 sensors. So now we got the scanner plugged in. We're gonna start the car and see what the scanner say. Hoping that check engine light would magically disappear, but of course not. All right, so let's check the scanner. Remember before it was reading 0.438 and it wasn't moving for sensor 2. All right. So bank 1 and bank 2, sensor 1 was moving 07. Yeah, that was moving before, still moving now. Now after the cat wasn't moving 043, that's what it was before. Bank 1 after the cat is moving, but bank 2 after the cat's not moving. It's still reading at 0.43. Not sure what that's about. But bank 1 after the cat is now moving and reading properly. Bank 2 after the cat still not moving. I'm gonna rev the car and see if that changed anything. Nah, bank 2 still not reading. Bank 2 not moving at all. So I don't know what's going on with bank 2. But yeah, man. Don't know what's going on with bank 2.